First of all, what we really want to know is how was the period when you faced Sharjah 5 times and then you came from Sharjah, let's say, rally to Al-Wasl in the semi-final, and then you finished against Al-Wasl, and then you went to Kalba, one of the most difficult teams in the season, and you came up with a good really result among all those challenges. How you see it and how you think this is going to affect the team in the future?
First of all, regarding and comparing the number of minutes and games from last season to this season, already we have on really on the top of the most of the players. They cross much more minutes than all the season from all the last season. For that we need to dealing with that. And then our type of football, it's very demanding. Absolutely. Physically and in the cognitive thinking. Yeah. For that it's makes the players also sometimes tired. Of course, this is a key period, and we have the most difficult for us, it was to lose certain players where there was really important impact on the game. It was Riquelme and Bala, because also that left corridor it becoming really outstanding.
I saw you coach, you put Igor sometimes there, even if he's playing with the right foot, not to put him sometimes
and
there.
It's
just to cover.
And for me, it's a centre back more than a full back. Also in international, doing the both things. It's not easy for a player to demanding outstanding levels of performance when you are keeping changing positions, because the specificity you give to the players and the concepts you give to the players, when like Riquelme arrived here and he grows a lot in all concepts, defensively, offensively, and he still lots of room to grow. For that, when you give stability on this and on the team, of course the team it's adapting in certain dynamics of the players you have on the pitch, and you need to change and you need to keep winning.
Absolutely.
You know, the most important thing is to recognize that is not always easy, special not for the players of special for me, because I understand quite well, but for the ones they live, special the club or the fans. Sometimes they don't recognize that. What they wanted only to see, it's to winning and so on. But it's winning, it's very demanding, especially with a young team like we have, with the balanced experienced players, where they give them and to the team some stability to perform.
Coach,
and
if you allow me in this point, how is Sardar, Kartabia and Mudrib doing in this part exactly?
Amazing, like Luka, I think he's grow a lot also on that direction. Saeed Zetolite, not only regarding what is the game performing, because he's changing a lot his game, but also in his personality, his leadership. I think it's doing amazing. Sardar, it's always everybody have lots of expectations, because it's a top player, and it's always very demanding for everyone. And sometimes, you know it, we are human beings, and you cannot be always on the top.
Yeah, but coach, one of the most important things that we noticed during the past period, it's like how you keep those players, a really high performance form, you know, without injuries, I know this is sometimes luck, sometimes anything can happen, but to keep all those stars on this type of levels, it's really hard to do.
Again, I think you have many factors that determine lots of things. You have also the temperature, the humidity. The beginning of the season, it was something for me very impacted a lot, and it was my first time also to try to deal with that, me and my staff. Of course, the medical department, it takes a really important role on that. Mentally, also the the environment of the lives of each player.
Absolutely.
It's another thing impact a lot. It's something we cannot control, because what we control is the training, the game, the minutes, the method of training, and so on. For that, you have lots of things. We impact a lot on the.
But there is really one important thing you didn't mention, but I'm going to mention it. It's your leadership. How you lead those players on the right direction to be in the high in this top level.
Look, when I took the decision to be a coach, my thought is to understand mainly the player I have in front of me, understand also how is the connection
Absolutely right.
through his personality, because it's connect. And then when you have different personalities, different type of players, you need to connect to a common identity. I say always, this is a unique passport. It's the way we need to play. And like I said, it's very demanding because you can see from the beginning, our team, you have one of the moments of the game when we don't have the ball, it's pressing all the time. For that, it's very demanding.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially against teams, they play football also.
Especially in this type of weather now, which is now it's around 42, 41, 42 degrees.
Yes, especially with this type of temperature and the humidity, of course. And it was also a team built on counter-attack. You know, to all the and lots of transitions, especially with the players up front. And today it's completely transformed this game. For that, it's you need it to.
He gave you a hard time?
No, it's always a good time.
Technical,
good time to be with you guys and to talk about football.
What I know, coach, that each coach has a player that is special for him, close to him, even outside the field. Who's the closest player to you in Shabab الأهلي?
I think this is part also of our life. The way we're trying to have the leader, it's to try to leadership. It's try to have the balance.
Coach, what he really meant, who's making more trouble for you? As I heard, Sardar is making a lot of trouble.
But it's not. I think it's a player different.
Yeah,
it's very different. Look. It's a player, you have a very big heart, big heart. He loves life, he enjoys life. Being a professional, you need to have some balance, especially when it's for the club, for the team, and for the league. A player, everybody pay attention on that. For that, everything what he can do and he can say, he can have a big difference, positively or negatively.
Mr. Paolo Souza, so diplomatic.
I know.
He don't want to answer.
But you need to be like this.
No, I answered. I answered.
Okay.
I answered.
Let's go deep into the final. Okay, you are going to face Jazeera. Jazeera is a big team. You had one tough match with them here.
Yes.
In Shabab الأهلي ended 2-1. And they draw from a free kick. The defender scored it. I think that was between him and Riquelme. And then you came back from a corner, I think in 67 minutes. It was really a tough match. Do you think it's going to be the same in the final?
It will be tough. First of all, because it's a final. The finals, they are tough all the time. Second, in this match, it was after 5 minutes we need to change Sardar for injury.
I remember that one.
And in that time, he cost us 2 subs. For that, we lost 1 sub with him also as well. It was easy also for a coach, to deal with that. But mainly because our opponent have good players, young players, powerful players, technically in 1v1 very good. They can play short, they can go directly, they have many ones against ones with top players for that. But not on Al Jazeera, we have a good number of teams with good quality, individuality and also collectively. What we are making a difference, we and Sarja, it's the consistency.
Absolutely. You keep in the same
it's the consistency. Also during the match, it. And
you broke the record. You have 33 matches without any defeat.
Already in my previous job with Salernitana, in that time, we achieved not the same, but we achieved a top. We was 11, only us, and in that time Manchester City last in that year. We was on the out. They was with 12 games unbeatable, and we was 11. Wow. For that level, also it was a big win. For that, I think these numbers show us we are in the right way. Someone he can see it differently, but we are in the right way. And this is what he gives us, with a good spirit and fighting for each match to winning.
Even if they are not participating a lot, but they developed a lot in their behavior. Before, those type of players, we call them stars, okay? If they stay a long time outside, or if they participate in few minutes in the match, you see them becoming, like, sorry for the word, but becoming crazy, okay? So but this season, they are more stable, they are more confident, they are more like responsible toward the team, and this is the mentality that we want to see around all the local players around Emirates. And this is why I said we need to say thank you to you to build this mentality here around the players.
We need to be consistent and coherent with the values we have it, because if we want to be another person, we make lots of mistakes, but also we need to pay a positive tribute to the club and to our president, because it's the one who can give the stability, it's the one who can give strength or to the coach or to the players, whatever he wants. For that, I need to say also thanks to believe in my leadership, in my values, to try to guide a group of players with different personalities and different egos in the same way to win and to have a historic season.
Coach, all the best in the final.
Thank you.
Wish you all the best. We are proud that you are here in our league
Thank
and
you
in
so
our
much.
country, but there is someone always in the studio make a lot of problems. Mr. Riyadh, come.
He was
What do you want to say?
It's they have the analysis. It's always very
I know.
demanding.
I know he's make very good job this season. Your team is very strong, but Al Jazeera he win. What you said?
I say you are wrong, completely wrong.
All the best, coach. Thank you.